2009 was not the year I know you want to remember.
Yeah, it wasn't. We have an obligation, to make this a success, and so it hasn't been. I don't have really a difficult time buying into whatever Rick wants me to buy into.
I've worked for Rick Hendricks, so I understand. He's made the comment that he's made the 88 his #1 priority. Rick's
intentions are to give us that feeling that he's our #1 cheerleader, and he's going to ride shotgun with us. The way we'll probably take it is that it's pressure.
Do you put more pressure on yourself probably than anybody else ever could?
I feel a lot of pressure sometimes. Sometimes it's really, really hard to know how to deal with it. You don't know where to put it. Where does it all go? Normally there's just a little bit of pressure and you got plenty of shelf space for it. Sometimes it gets a little bit heavy.
Danica Patrick. Pretty excited about her making the transition over here?
I am really excited about it. I was nervous until we were able to get her in a race car. I mean, she's a race car driver, and race car drivers adapt. She's competitive, we all know that, but she's really a lot of fun to work with. I just want to make sure it stays that way. I want to make sure when the season's over with, she's wanting to come back.
I got to ask you, has Dale Jr. started thinking about maybe the future and a family for him?
Yeah. Huh? House is big enough, I guess, for a family. I'm in a pretty good place personally in my life, and I always tell people that I think that, raising like a son or a daughter would be one of the greatest accomplishments you could have. But I think the hurdle for me actually is the marriage part. Whether people can handle Dale Jr. raising a child and not being in a marriage, that might be a little tough for some people. If there's any reason to update anybody, I'll be making sure everybody gets the memo.
I always appreciate how refreshingly candid he is, and we all know marriage could be a merry-go-round or a roller coaster. It's a thrill ride, but with Hendrick, people expect him to win. The time is now.
Yeah, the time is now, and I think he's ready for it. And I don't want anybody to try to get down him too quick and think that one race means, this year is going to be good or bad. Give him 4 or 5 races and make sure they can kind of get out of the box and get going.
Listen, the driver's the quarterback. The team gets its energy from the driver. If you walk around with your head down and you act like you don't think you're going to be very good or you can't do it, you don't have a lot of confidence, the team feels it. Get your head up, walk proud, walk tall, and that'll make a big difference in the whole program over there with Dale Jr. and his team.